All right, all right. Could I buy you my? We do. Hey, what's going on, world? Thank you for tuning into Impressive Divinity 888. I am here to bring you that guided motivational message. Just want to get you through the day, get you through that rut, over that hump, or even just get you back on track. All right. We all know life be life, and sometimes it's easy to get thrown off track a bit. All right. Employees. Something I do with employee. Was it the words on there? Only because the card flipped out. Worker service consultation. Yes, that's what I was going to say, actually, is that, life be life for us. You know what I mean? And it's like we still got to get up, still got to do what we got to do, still got to go to work, still got to handle our responsibilities, but at the same time, understand that life is life. And you know what I mean? And it's just crazy. But good morning, world. Thank you for tuning into Impressive Divinity 888. Yes, I'm here to bring you that guided motivational message. I know I said it again, but ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, do keep in mind this is a general collective message. So, or shall I say a general collective reading. So the messages may or may not resonate with you. Be sure to take the messages that do and leave the rest for the next. All right, that's enough of them to go around. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get, excuse me, right into your reading. Let's see what the overall energy is. Actually, I was supposed to pick up the other deck of cards, to be honest, for your overall energy. Give me 1 second here. There we go. You're supposed to have this deck for your overall energy. All right. Maybe I'm supposed to look at the bottom of that deck, and maybe that bottom card had something to do with your reading. Fireman. Bravest. Bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. And look at that. You got plotting underneath. So something you had to be brave. Maybe somebody was plotting on you. Maybe you had to be brave in a situation. Maybe somebody was plotting on you, didn't even know they were plotting on you, or maybe somebody was plotting on you and you were actually helping them out. I'm just saying, because think about it. We had firemen, and then you also had that plotting word. I don't even know what the card was. Just know it said plotting. All right. And what do firemen do? Firemen help people, right? So maybe you were helping somebody out. Maybe somebody was actually plotting against you. I don't know. You got museum at the bottom. Artifacts and exhibits, interactive displays, museum collections. Maybe somebody was doing something for others to see, or they were doing things for others. I don't know. Let's get your overall energy here. That card flipped out. That card flipped out. Look at that fire. Fire is everywhere. You got a few collective overall energy. All right. What you got here? You got farm, agriculture, work, livestock, rearing. All right. So let's see what you got here. You got a good amount that flipped out. I mean, usually it's like just a few, but for whatever reason, you're supposed to hear this message. All right, so your overall energy here. You got a good amount of cards. You got casino here, which is gambling, excitement. Bring it closer for you. Gambling, excitement, card tables, jackpot moments, betting, and odds. All right. You also got amusement park, which is thrilling rides, carnival fun, festival atmosphere. This helps. All right. You also got scorching lands, which is blazing sun, arid deserts, searing heat, parched earth. You got zoo, which is wildlife conservation, zoo attractions, wildlife rehabilitation, and then you also got street, which is urban landscape, pedestrian traffic, sidewalks, and crosswalks. All right. So I just like to read them so you know exactly what's here. All right, even though you can see it, I still want to read it. But all right, so something has to do with gambling. What do we say? We seen firemen and plotting. I should have just left it. Yeah, look at that. And I seen hate. I think this said hatred. So yeah, somebody was hating. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You see that? Look at that. That's crazy. All right. So maybe somebody was hating on you, your money, maybe hating on the fact of you living life, you enjoying life in some type of way. So maybe somebody tried to set a fire to something and create something pretty chaotic in your life. All right. And maybe it put you at some type of crosswalk, some type of crossroad, or maybe it even, I don't know, maybe it didn't stop you. It could be that too, because you got farm on the bottom of this deck, all right, which is agriculture work and livestock rearing. So I feel like somebody was hating on something, hating on you in general. We could say that, all right, and they tried to do some type of something into your life to make things chaotic for you, but I feel like you fought through it, or you did something because you got pedestrian traffic. And what do pedestrians in traffic do? They're walking, right? Which means you could have walked away from something, or you continuously kept walking, all right? Or maybe you're still walking. I don't know. Let's dig a little deeper. All right. But we know we got to keep firemen, hatred, and plotting in mind. All right. Whoa, we weren't ready yet, but let's just look at them. We ain't gonna take them all yet. Gang, volunteer, driver, vendor, dancer, writer, and the fool. So impulsiveness, storytelling, crafting, being passionate, being an entrepreneur or merchant, retailer, driver, volunteer, gang, community. So was it more than one person doing this? I don't know. So many cards came out, so we're just gonna. Can we get a few or get a card? There we go. All right. So you got security guard, patrol keeper, watchman, service provider. So either it was a service provided, or maybe you're on the lookout for something, or maybe you know something. Educator, yeah, maybe you know something. Imparts or mentor, guide, teacher. So it's like you're you know something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm getting vibes that maybe you were helping somebody out in some way. Maybe you were helping somebody, and maybe you were guiding somebody, or you were mentoring somebody, or you were teaching somebody something, and maybe somebody went behind your back and did some grimy stuff. I don't know. Let's get something else. We get something else with the security guard card here. Security guard. All right, you got chef, culinary mastery, cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning, and proficiency. All right, so something about the flick of the wrist. No, something's cooking up. Somebody was cooking something up. Mother could be a woman. Maybe this has to do with a woman. Was there? I don't know. Maybe there was some woman somewhere that was. I don't know. Let's get something else. We get something else here with chef and security guard. All right, you got friend and you got engineer. So this person may have been a friend, a companion, keeper of trust. Maybe you trusted this person. Engineer, architect of solutions, engineering practice, problem solver, complex systems technology. Yeah, I feel like this was maybe somebody that you trusted, somebody that you may have called a friend. All right, but I feel like something opened your eyes to realize that something's not right, or that maybe you heard something, or you seen something, or I don't know, somebody wasn't being honest, or I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like somebody wasn't being honest somewhere. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? Bartender, small talk, alleviator, master of libations. Yes. I mean, think about it. Maybe it's almost one of those things like, what was that card? I didn't even see it. Cut through the small talk. Cut the small talk. Maybe somebody's been small talking you because they think that you don't know what you know, but they think you don't know, but you know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's get one more. Can we get one more here with friend and engineer? I see one that flipped. This one flipped. Oh, yeah, it is. Journalist. All right, you got journalist. And what's these two that came out here? You got magician and you got reader. Wow. So, for a magician, you got channeler, power, potential, magic, illusion, manifestation. All right, and then for reader, you got seeker of knowledge pursuer, explorer of information. All right, so it's just amazing that this reader and this magician card came out, and we're trying to figure out exactly who did what or what is going on. All right, so I don't know if you could be into other tarot readings. Maybe this could have been some type of tarot reader or something. Yeah, because you got journalist, chronicler of stories, reporting, interview, inquiry, promotion. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because it has to be somebody that's, giving news, somebody that's, being that chronicler, I can't even say the word, of stories, or that's reporting stories. Maybe somebody's reporting something. Maybe somebody reported something. I don't know, but the fact, like I said, reader, magician, and journalist all seem to have come out together. So I don't know. I'm getting vibes. Maybe it's a reader of some sort. Traveler, maybe they're time traveling. Seeker of horizons, adventurer, experience, long journey. Like I said, it could be that, or it could be that, it's time for you to walk away from a situation or from somebody. I mean, it could be. It could be this time for you to walk away from a situation, or it's time for you to walk away from somebody, because this person has been either cooking up some type of plan, or, coming off as if they are your friend, you know what I mean? But in actuality, they're your foe, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, it could be only because you got, remember I said you had that fireman that was on the bottom of the deck, and then you got Scorcher Lance and you got Zoo. So someone like, I don't know, almost like somebody was like telling you things so that you could feel like you're going crazy, or so that you could just come off like, I don't know, like you're not where you're supposed to be, or I don't really know. It's like somebody was just trying to come along and um pretty much, I don't even know how to word it. Just it's almost like, I don't know, like somebody just tried to come along and paint a picture of you that's not you. You know what I mean? Or they tried to um I don't know how to word it. I don't know how to word it. But let's go ahead and get you a motivational word here. All right. Let's see what word you got. All right. You got expand. All right. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe and unknown is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. All right. So, yeah, expand. I think it is walking away from something and allowing. All right. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up right now. All right. So, like I said, either you are currently going through the situation, or you walked away from the situation because you got the allow card. So maybe you've been through some type of situation, and now it's time for you to allow goodness into your life. You know what I mean? Maybe you were just so hell bent on a certain situation that had you stuck. You know what I mean? And maybe it's telling you to walk away, be that magician. You know what I mean? Create some type of create some type of illusion, or manifest the things that you want in life. All right. But I don't know, just the way that your cards came out here, it's just really giving me the vibes that um somebody that you trusted, or somebody that you thought was a friend, was in fact a foe, or a frenemy, shall I say. And it's up to you if you are going to continue to trust this person, but clearly somebody didn't like something, and they're coming off like they're friendly, but in actuality, you know what I mean, they're not. And you can know this person, maybe you don't know this person, I don't know. But somebody came off as if, they were here to help you. In actuality, they're here to hurt you, or they're smiling in your face like, everything's cool, but in actuality, they're either talking about you behind your back, or doing sneaky things, behind your back. I don't know. That's just a vibe. So let's go ahead and get one more word with this expand. All right, you got, it is time. All right, it's time. You're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. All right. And below that, you got worth. All right. So it's time for you to know your worth. Point blank, period. All right. That's what it is. It's time for you to know your worth. Somebody got up in your head. It's time for you to get that person up out of your head. That's the best way I can say it. And maybe this person is some type of reader. All right. Maybe this person is some type of magician. But it's like, you have to be stronger than this magician. And clearly you are, because clearly you are going to either you solve the problem, or you're going to solve the problem. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like, how can I say it? So it's almost like somebody set a fire to your path, you know what I mean, your journey in life. All right. And it's like, you found out that this person was cooking up something, they weren't being who they say that they are. So you became a problem solver. All right. And now you're to the point where you're like, dang, what else were they doing? Or, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't think you're at that point right now where you should be thinking about that. Right now, you should be focused on your worth, yourself. All right. Don't give energy to things that you don't need to give energy to. All right. Let's go ahead and close out your reading here with a motivational message. All right. But yeah, I just feel like either it's time for you to walk away from something, or it's time for your eyes to be open to something. All right. Somebody isn't who they say that they are. All right. Or somebody's smiling in your face, but yet they're doing I don't want to say grimy or unspeakable, but they're just doing things behind your back that aren't cool. You know what I mean? And it's like they're trying to set a fire to your path, your journey, whatever you got going on. You know what I mean? But they're smiling in your face, acting like everything's cool. In actuality, it's not. All right. So your motivational messages for today is, it is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you with a little conscious effort on your part. That happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. All right. And learn to ride the waves of life When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. All right. So when you are questioning yourself or you have certain questions or anything like that, don't go against the energy. Question yourself. All right. I mean, don't question yourself to the point where you're like, what am I doing? No, when you're going through something and you feel the emotions, question yourself in between those emotions. Why do I feel like this? How can I get over this? You get what I'm saying? All right. Bottom of the deck, you got, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. All right. So I don't know what doors may have closed for you in the past, but these doors or certain set of doors are opening up for you. And it doesn't have to like physically be a door. It could be different things. You know what I mean? It could be a new friend. It could be a new opportunity. All right. You have to look at things from a few different ways. But I feel like overall, your message is just trying to tell you that it's time for you to focus on you. All right. It's time for you to open up your eyes too and realize who's in your corner and who's not. All right. Sometimes you got to put people through certain tests. You know what I mean? It could be like simple tests, not anything that's like jigsaw or anything like that. You know what I mean? But it's like you can put people through certain tests so that you can get a better feel for where they're at. And it's like you don't have to tell them, hey, I put you through a test and you failed. It's just you got your answer. You get what I mean? All right. All right. So that is your motivational message for the day. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you are feeling the vibes. Also, be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow morning to get your daily dose of motivation. All right. In the meantime, in between time, be sure to keep your head up. All right. Keep your head on a swivel. All right. At the same time, try to learn who's in your corner, who's not in your corner. All right. Who's there for you? Who's only there for you because it's beneficial for them in some form or fashion. All right. Understand the people that are in your life that are, I don't want to say ride or dies, but the people that are who they say they are, the people that are authentic. Because a lot of people nowadays are putting on facades and, they're saying they're this person and that person, and actuality they're not. So make sure your eyes are open too, and that friend card, I just happened to see that, somebody can be coming off as a friend, a lover, a homie, whatever the case is, you know what I mean? But some people also have ulterior motives, and it's not something to get your panties all in a bunch, but it is something to definitely keep in mind and think about, because everyone isn't built like you. Everyone doesn't think like you. Everyone doesn't have the mindset that you have, and that is most definitely something that you got to keep in mind. All right. All right. So you be sure to have an awesome day. Keep your head up. You got this. All right. Be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow morning to get your daily dose of motivation. In the meantime, between time, have an awesome day. And I'll be sure to talk to you later.